It's TM88, and I'm with Hot New Hip Hop. Yeah, it's still fresh. But Triple Platinum, Travis album with Rodeo and Birds and XO Tour Life, going crazy. I feel great. All right, so long story short, I went to work with Future. Then Gucci called me. I worked with him for a couple of days in Miami. I get on the flight. When I'm going to catch my flight to come back to Atlanta, and did you hear about the terrorist shit that was going on? So it was a dude. He came from Alaska, and he came out the airport out of baggage claim and started shooting people at the same airport that I was at, and it caused like wide commotion and shit. Long story short, I lost all my equipment except for my computer because I was charging my phone on the computer, and I ended up still having the computer, but my book bag and everything else was lost. So when I get back to Atlanta, all I have is the beat pill, and I'm like, man, I have to create. I have to make something. It's been like 2-3 days, and then Uzi ended up FaceTiming me. He's like, bro, we gotta go crazy. I'm in this vibe. I'm trying to catch this zone. I'm in Hawaii. Send me some beats. So that ended up turning into like an hour and 40-minute convo on the FaceTime just about the industry and life or whatever. Because I was really feeling kind of down, like losing my shit and all. But that convo just motivated me to just like, man, I gotta find something in this room to hook up. And I remember I got the beat pill, so I cooked a 20-pack, and XO Tour Life was one of them. Yeah, a lot of people really didn't believe it when I said I made it on the beat pill, and I actually forgot that I made it, and I was just getting high one day. I was like, man, I really made this shit on the beat pill. Let me tweet this shit. And I tweeted it out like just wanted to let the fans know I made it on the beat pill, and wow. I mean, it depends. Like sometimes I got a pack. If I'm chilling with them, we cooking up, you know. If it's album time, of course you in there locked in working, you know. It's fairly easy. I mean, you just gotta everybody working, doing their own thing, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually you run into each other again, link up, everybody got each other numbers. Some people at the same shows, you know. So I mean, it's easy, fairly. Minus a couple people egos and stuff, but you know, because being a producer, and it's different for us now because we more like artists too. I mean, I know Dre and all them was artists, but they was rapping it. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of get pushed as like artists now. Like we have a real another kind of platform. I'm not gonna say a real platform, another kind of platform because the way they did it was just so great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really trying to live up to what they're doing. So it's a whole different thing. $5,000. It was my first ever, yeah. Um, what happened? Oh, I've been knew Walker from when we was younger, but we ended up not like being around each other for a while. And then he ended up blowing up, and I met Slim Duncan, rest in peace, my brother. He was like, man, and at the time I was so broke, like I was eating potatoes and shit. Like honestly, like I was super skinny. All I had was the hair, and he was like, man, your beat's so hard, bro. Why you don't have no money? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come fuck with me, whoop de whoop. Long story short, Dunk ended up dying, and Brick Squad ended up going through like a dark time. But Walker was like, man, I gotta finish this album, Triple F Life. And me and Sizzle ended up putting we put a beat tape out. Me and Southside, 808 Mafia, part one. And it was all beats, and Walker ended up going on there, taking the beat out the mixtape. And we came to the studio one night. He was like, bro, I got this shit. I need you to hear it. Southside calling me like, come to the studio. And it was lurking. And 5 racks. It's just the feeling it give you, like, and then you can tell, like, Future really pouring it hard out on there through the drink, you know, and using auto-tune like an instrument, like on some Jimi Hendrix shit. Like, I don't know, bro. It's a whole nother vibe. It's a real vibe, like, real vibe. I really made the beat for Nicki. Cause she was working on her album, and then I was like, I wanted to give her some beats like so bad, and I ended up not getting them to her. And Future called. He was like, I think it was the next day or the next 2 days. He was like, bro, I need some beats. I'm going in. Need you. Woo woo. I was like, fuck it. Sent the whole pack to him. Ended up getting a lot of stuff that's on Monster, and Codeine Crazy was one of them. A lot of drip. A whole lot of drip. It's hard to explain. I mean, there's nothing really to it. It's high energy and a lot of drip. Yeah, I mean, it took some time though, like, you know, but I'm here now. I had to go on 3 tours with Thug, Young Thug. We went overseas. We did 2 US. It was a learning experience. He made me better as a DJ. You know what I'm saying? He told me pointers like, do this, do that, and I just put what I was doing with it. And now shit's selling out. I'm going platinum. I don't know. I love it. I love it. We on tour, right? We in LA, and it's sold out. It's me, Thug, Yachty, Rich the Kid, and I think Day Day was on that tour. So I'm DJing, and I'm like, I'm playing the set, and I'm really into it. And you know how people tapping you all night, and you're like, man, what the fuck? So somebody tapped me. I was telling myself, one more person tapped me, bro, in the middle of this set. I'm going crazy. I get a tap, and I was like, man, what the fuck? Man, it's will.i.am, bro. And I'm like, bro, what the hell? I was like, damn, my bad, bro. Like, but that shit was so legendary because I look up to them, you know, with him and the stuff that he has done is very legendary. So that was dope. That was one of them crazy nights. Like, I think everybody was there and trying to get in or was in. And I ended up falling off the rail that night too, like in front of everybody. But it was epic. But right now I'm really working on everybody else. Like, trying to get on more albums. I'm trying to get some Grammys. I'm trying to get just more shit. Hopefully I can put out another single. I had this shit with Yachty and Thug, been through a lot. And I think it moved a few units. It was moving, yeah, with no push, but I'm gonna put out another single. I'm riding this EXO wave right now and all this Travis and Wiz, shout out Wiz, that's my brother. Hopefully I'm on this Ray Schumann project. You know, I fuck with them too, so just everything. I'm working on yeah. My best friend over here, he can come over here real quick. My best friend Spitz, like, he was there from the jump. He seen this. He also my artist too. We got a lot of work coming out too. How long was it? Six years ago?
Yeah, about 6 years ago.
And what was everybody saying? They was like, bro, you tripping. Like, yeah. You need to cut that shit off.
It damn sure ain't start off like that.
Nah, it was a regular like kid and play. And then they was like, bro, you sure you want that? And I was like, yeah, bro, it's too many. I didn't look right with a low fade. I had dreads before. I didn't want dreads. And I was like, I'm gonna get a box. Let me get the box. So I get the box, and then I ended up getting tired of sleeping on my arm because my shit was smushed in like to the side, shit, whatever. And then, long story short, kept letting it grow, never touching it, and it formed into some hands, fingers. And I don't know, man. The Weeknd, his shit was so hard, bro. It was crazy. I told him you shouldn't have cut it, but you know that's my boy. You know. I had a few colors. I had red, blonde, and then I went to the blue, and I was like, that's it. Cause like once girls started telling me like his hair goes, I'm like, it was like we want that color so bad. So yeah, tune in. I got more stuff on the way. Starting a new label. Oh yeah. I'm starting a new production label, Crash Dummy. I'm looking for producers, musicians. No artists at the moment, but you know what I'm saying. Like that's about it, really.